For most kids, 11 years old is an age of transition, a time of moving from childhood to adulthood. But for Allie Wiederman, this was a time of reckoning, and for her parents, it was a time to be afraid.
Allie Wiederman has always loved horses, especially this one, Zippy.
When you get on a horse, and if you don't like them, then they won't like you. If you like them, then they'll like you.
But 2 years ago, Allie suddenly started suffering these seizures, sometimes more than 100 a day. For Allie's parents, Sarah and Rob, the past 2 years have been almost impossible. They try to take a methodical approach.
Well, I look at it as work. You're doing one step.
But this is Allie we're talking about, and in the end, logic takes a back seat to the daughter they so obviously adore.
It was hard about a week ago. She was out with her friends in her apartment. I hadn't met them yet. They were out playing. She had a huge seizure, and part of it is that her eyes roll back. They flutter all over the place, and she latches on. They didn't know what was going on, and it terrified them. So I finally got her to go out, and I'm like, let's go explain it.
After 2 years, with the seizures only getting worse, Allie was confined to a wheelchair. The Wiedermans say they tried just about everything, including drugs that only made Allie angry and aggressive. That left them with just one solution: surgery, where doctors would actually remove the parts of Allie's brain that served as the focal points of the seizures.
They suspect, but don't have any way of knowing until they take a large chunk of her brain, that her epilepsy is caused by a disease. It's called focal cortical dysplasia. And it basically means that her brain neurons are screwed up and they didn't line up correctly.
With virtually no options left, Allie underwent that surgery. In a matter of days, the Wiedermans could see for themselves just how well it all worked out. Allie was back atop Zippy in the riding arena.
It's a whole different world, and I feel better. I'm glad I can be with my horse again.
The Wiedermans say the results of Allie's surgery are better than they could possibly have expected. Her speech and vision appear unaffected by the removal of parts of her brain. Her memory is no longer impaired. She's no longer confined to a wheelchair. And best of all, for now at least, Allie is free of those crippling seizures.
Allie still has a long way to go. She has medications to take. She'll be monitored for years to come. But this radical surgery has done something that Allie couldn't have imagined before. She gets a chance now to be just a normal kid. In Olympia, Pete Combs, Como News.